Good evening. Due to snow melt and heavy summer rains, Vancouver Island rivers are swollen to their highest levels in 50 years. Search and rescue officials are asking recreational tubers to stay out of the Puntledge River. This after 3 people on inflatables got stuck in the rising water Monday night. One young woman had to be airlifted out of the raging river. Kristen Robinson reports.
At this time of year, water usually flows at 16 cubic meters per second in the Puntledge River. But for the rest of this week, flow will be 7 times higher than normal as BC Hydro releases water from the Comox Dam at a rate of 110 cubic meters per second to control rising reservoir levels in the face of ongoing snowmelt.
BC Hydro records go back around 48 years, and we've never released this much water this late in the year. So it's uncharted territory. We're very concerned in terms of you can get hundreds of people on these rivers, certainly the Puntledge River, this time of year for tubing.
What you see in the river here is probably 12 times the normal flow.
For public safety, BC Hydro is advising everyone to stay away from the river for the next 5 days.
This is very similar to what you would see during the storms in November. And anytime you're looking at high water, the risk to rescuers goes way, way up.
And despite these signs warning of the danger below, search and rescue crews were busy late Monday. 3 tubers got caught in the current. When Comox Valley volunteers arrived, 2 made it to shore, but 1 girl was hanging dangerously from a log 10 meters offshore. Numerous attempts to reach the girl by boat and tethered rescue swimmers proved impossible in the high water flow. There was also a significant log jam downstream. If the patient had been knocked off the log or had tried to swim or gotten off the log, they quite likely would have ended up tangled up in that strainer. Fortunately, a Cormorant helicopter crew from CFB Comox came to the rescue, and a tech was lowered to airlift the young Highlands secondary student to safety.
Had she been in the water any longer, I mean, the possibility of going unconscious from hypothermia was very real. She was brought back here, put in the shower and heated up slowly. She was speaking full sentences, so she was relatively stable, but yes, very cold.
1 ground search and rescue volunteer was injured in the dangerous rescue attempt. Officials are hoping there won't be more scenes like this as they deal with record-setting water volumes and a reservoir that's risen 30 centimeters in 2 days.
We do the best we can to balance reservoir interests and river interests. The snowpack is generally depleted. It's currently 750% of normal, nearly 1,000 millimeters of snow to rain or water equivalent. So significant, and that water still to come down.